the sun. Watch you call, what you call, get some. We be rocking to the...
Well, everybody, they say the third time is a charm, and here we go. One more attempt to start our games. Again, really apologies that the 7 o'clock start time is apparently 7:30. So,
Always.
You know what? Round one games are always the most entertaining because of these issues that we get. But we do have a Smite game, Lion Guard versus Abysmal. Let's see what they can bring to the table. This Athena in the solo lane is going to be an interesting pick, having the Wrath online already with that Imperial helmet getting started. Plus Vanguard should be taking enough to go ahead and really maintain her, lane presence. Now, I mean, there's still a question. This is still a Hercules. The 2-1 combo is devastating, especially if you're a little bit too close and get plucked under tower. Gotta watch out for those small things.
Yep. I mean, something that I was going to note in the draft phase until we were so rudely dropped out of it was the fact that so far there were a lot of circles picked up for Team Lion Guard, and they still had that Sylvanas option because they could always flex Athena to the solo lane, which is what they decided to go ahead and do. Zyrex will be piloting that Sylvanas in the support role here with the Athena in the solo lane, and I love Sylvanas support in the current meta that we have. I especially love it going with this Zeus. Zeus and Sylvanas both have the same problem. They just die. They can't move, so they just die.
I'm really surprised because I don't think I ever see round one games with wards placed and like grouping like this for potential invades. And we have invades going on the left and the right hand side as the kind of the loop arounds happening on the right, but the root's good and Thoth is going to get heart bombed and he's standing still knowing he's in trouble. The Ninja Rex is going to get the first blood. Right hand side, let's see how the speed buff's going.
Speed buff was in fact stolen away by Team Lion Guard, who will be however, in the meantime, Alan is actually currently trying to solo out the speed buff. Speed buff not winning, however, Alan is dropped down to about 50% HP with Bedazzled Monkey rotating around to potentially steal it. Now, Wolf was over there, as was Great Tribeman, so they're not going to get that. They're going for the blue.
It was really interesting. So Mercury, the one that you want to get the speed buff on, doesn't even pick one up. They trade speed buffs. Blue gets invaded. They got first blood on the left-hand side, so that's plus 500 to the Cupid. But he's starting trans, so he still has to wait a little while to even get that going. So that gold is not even going to be seen. You're not even going to see that influx in gold for a while there. Honestly, red team with getting 2 blue buffs and a speed, kind of winning the trade.
Yeah, so far red team, they've really been able to get actually both. If you look at the blue team, however, they are in the lead as far as XP is concerned. It's going to be really up to how they choose to go on from here. Thoth now put behind just off the virtue of being killed first, already against that Zeus Sylvanas as Thoth Bacchus. I mean, sure, yes, Awelish does have nice early pressure, whereas Mercury doesn't. However, it's a 2-for-1 trade, and this is going to be where you see Thoth for most of the game. Underneath this tower, trying to clear to the best of his abilities. Jumping over to player real quick, doesn't even have a point into his glyph yet, so that extra range to keep him safe is just not going to come to fruition for yet another level. But that being said, if you get to the end game with Thoth, you'll one-shot people, so hey, it's all in good fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, good fun. It's going to be the name of the game. It's a round one. You're probably going to see some Clown Fiesta stuff. It's going to be a little entertaining. Again, typically, just the way round one games go. They're a little bit less played with caution, and they're kind of just thrown out there, and people like to have a little bit of fun as Xerx is going to try the pull. Going to be off the mark, and Suku Allen is jumping over, but this is a level 5 Cupid. You do not want to jump in there at level 3, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, Allen could very easily fall here. However, Zyrex might be the one who ends up plummeting. He's going to get knocked up by Wolf here. However, Zeus has made the rotation. Allen getting bounced with the Chain Lightning. The Gold Fury going to eat up a little bit. Wolf is going to get thrown back into the team. 3 stacks are on top of him. Detonate, punch down. He will fall. Zach Maul going to find the second blood of this game. Mercury now with his first kill of the match.
So left-hand side after Wolf getting that kill, or Zach ends up getting the kill on top of Wolf, Cupid used his ulti on the left-hand side to kind of zone out the Ram a little bit. He's about half HP. Thor's having to be careful. Cupid's going to back. That's going to be Transcendence filled up right there. Again, that first blood, his net worth at about 3,000. He's sitting, again, that first blood gold worth ahead of Rama, who's going to try to shove this wave up as quickly as possible, and he's going for the Dev Glove stack. So we'll see. Let's take a look at gold in hand, if I can find that. He's still, he's going to have to back at 1,300, which is 150 less than what he needs to actually get those stacks going.
Mid lane nearby the red buff. Allen going to be charging in. He wants to try and get this red buff if he can, steal it away. Glyph is put up. Wrath brought down. Press L for love as now Athena comes crashing in. Allen going to be the one getting looked at here. Going to be able to jump away with just enough HP. The Thoth going to get picked up. He's going to look to dash through his Glyph and he will be safe. As now everybody's going to run away from that red buff. Wrath was used, however, and now Team Lion Guard with 5 members strong. They're going to look to try and sneak the Gold Fury. No sneak actually going to be happening as everybody is fully aware of exactly where it is. Hercules going to push him back, and a big boulder off. Belch going to come out. Ultimate from Thoth going to miss. Ultimate from Rom. Not enough distance. However, blue team has successfully been chased away.
Honestly, the Hercules boulder was great, but there was no Wrath on the side of blue as the Athena had used it, even though she had ulted over. That probably could have been used, that boulder, to take Gold Fury and secure it for themselves because there were no ultimates available for blue. Lion Guard had used everything. But they were going for the kills. Again, that's the decision you make, and no kills really end up coming out of it. But Gold Fury, the more important factor, does get reset off of the Hercules rotation, which was positive. And now, again, looking at his relics, he's got this weakening curse. We'll see when and where he decides to use it, but the taunt's good. Solo kill on the left-hand side, Rama versus Cupid, but that doesn't matter over here. The right-hand Harpies is where the other 4 members are at.
Yeah, everybody's fighting around. However, nobody brought down into kill threshold. Zyrex gets plucked in, gonna get thrown away. It's the Hercules by Mercury, and now all of a sudden everything should reset. No, it will not. Actually, Great Triben is going to be the one who falls here. Ultimately, Zeus Detonate going to do enough damage to bring him down. Speed buff, their own speed buff, going to get secured for both teams. And yeah, Rom, despite finding himself at that early deficit to an early game hunter, he's going to find the solo kill.
Yeah, that's really impressive, especially since he, again, didn't even have a chance to start those stacks. He gets a kill. That's going to give him boots 1. He's 10 stacks, obviously, behind the Transcendence. I mean, Devos has 75, but it's going to give him that sustain and the lifesteal he really needs to go ahead and become, viable in this laning phase. I mean, getting a solo kill on the other hunter, anytime you get a solo kill on anybody, it's always a motivational factor. Like, I just wrecked that dude.
And also, that's just making Rom bigger, getting him to that end game a little bit quicker than he normally would if he was just left to farm all day long. Ninjarex, however, he's going to be set almost even out now, the lead that he had earlier. And in the end game, if you ask me which 6-slotted hunter do I want, I would definitely tell you the Rom with Devos over the Cupid with a Transcendence. And now Thors can play much more aggressively, much more confidently in this duo lane and try and find himself an even further lead to help boost his team to get towards that end game, get his other end game characters online, and start wrecking in team fights.
Well, here come a small rotation on the left-hand side. Thors must have been told what was going on, that they're all missing in mid, doesn't want to come that way. A lot of blue wards on the map, which is positive for them, having the Gold Fury control. Woof, this is a 6.5-minute game, and your support is level 4? What is going on, my friend? This Bacchus has to find this 5th level. How close is he right now is the question. He's got to only be a couple more creeps available. There he is. He finally hits 5, but Merc looks to possibly ult in, charging it up. Oh, the root pull. Oh, no pull.
No pull available, but the Detonate gonna erase Wolf. Wolf is gonna get dropped down. Virus, 3 strikes, and you're out.
I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either. I honestly didn't think he had enough damage, but Zeus, as I said, Zeus has a lot of base damage.
And he went pen boots.
And he's got pen boots and a tiny trinket, which, hey, 20 power is nothing to shake a stick at. Plus Soul Stone. I mean, he had a lot of power there. And Bacchus, no protections yet. Nice pull actually going to come out from Zyrex. Thors up into the sky. He's going to look to rain Hellfire from above, but the Heart Bomb going to be the thing that claims his life.
Oh, that's just devastating. When you're up there in the Raz the Ramo, who hit multiple targets, is great, but you have that Heart Bomb ticking and it's just the end of your days. It's like, oh, crap, I'm dead. Heart Bomb, just one of those abilities that you just kind of know when you're done and you try to fight through it. Doesn't have the lifesteal available just yet to fight with that, and he was in the air anyway, so couldn't do much. But Allen going to take a little bit of poke, force the beads right there. The pure, what Detonate? Zeus with pen boots is ridiculous.
Zeus, yeah, this is why you can hold that thought, actually. It's going to be Thoth. He's going to be the one getting dove on right now. No purification available, but they cannot follow it up. No cooldowns necessary for it. Zeus might have his ultimate here as, for whatever reason, I just realized I don't actually have the player names on the sides with the health bars. However, it's kind of irrelevant right now, just a small caster thing. But Zeus maybe has an ultimate to his name right now. Could have looked for that potentially, but they're going to take the safer route, which you can't really say no to blue team is already finding themselves at an early advantage.
Well, Virus did have the ultimate available, but his mana bar is very minimal. He probably just had enough for the ult and not even the detonate afterwards, which would have been really you don't use your lightning storm unless you've got the detonate afterwards. So probably just holding it just due to mana concerns. As the red buff gets taken, blue buff getting taken out. Abysmal, let's take a quick peek at the graphs and see where we're at. Abysmal has a little bit of a hill to climb. It's not a mountain just yet. 2,100 experience, 1,600 gold. This is very doable. No gold furies have been taken just yet in the game. So it's very possible for them to easily come back if they can win a small team fight and get that objective.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, Thoth, that's going to be the thing you really look at here. Thoth, not a great character without his ultimate. People talk a lot about, you've all seen Reddit clips of some pro getting one shot in ranked and saying that they hate Thoth because he's the worst character ever. He's so broken. But those are all overreactions done on stream just for the fun of it. Thoth, outside of his ultimate, doesn't bring much to the table. He has a nice ranged poke.
Wait till season 4 where he has a stun.
Wait till season 4 when he has a stun.
But
But even at that stun is still on his only escape. So you don't want to just be using that willy-nilly.
Well,
that stun is really good, though.
It is really good. Yeah, it's real good. Season 4 Thoth.
I'm so excited for season 4 Thoth. I got me and my Diamond Thoth is in the mid lane. They're going to look for the fight. The pull comes over, and Thoth is going to miss because of it. Now the ultimate comes out from Sylvanas. Solo kill happens. Allen brought down low. Allen brought down to 0 HP. Zach Maul going to be the one who finds that kill on his opposing jungler.
Oh, that was a sweet little kill. Again, Mercury going to get himself something, a 2-for-0 trade out right there. And now Wolf, who's level 6, he's 2 levels behind his counterpart. Thoth is trying to do anything he can, but the red buff will go the way of the blue team. And right now, 7-1 leading in the kills. They're feeling themselves a little bit. They've got no ultimates other than Athena, who's going to come on over and crash down. Who's going to get the Gold Fury?
It's going to be Abysmal.
Wolf,
Mistakes.
Wayworth. It doesn't yet. Wayworth for Abysmal right there, and Wolf, he dies, but he's an 0-3 level 7 Bacchus, but he got the Gold Fury, and it keeps him alive.
Mistakes really coming out there from both teams. In that fight in the mid lane, they had the kill coming out onto the Zeus. Thoth was lined up, charged up, ready to go, and a wheelish pulled off of the Bacchus flop, and the communication was not there. I don't know. Yeah, I can't sit here and definitively say whose fault it was on turns out of communication, but Thoth ends up going right underneath the Zeus, and Zeus lives. In fact, even able to find a kill there. And then over on the Gold Fury, Lion Guard should have stopped DPS, waited for Athena to come crashing down, and then looked to zone out the Bacchus. Instead, they just kept it up. And the moment that Athena crashed down, Wolf jumped on top of him and was like, oh, hey, this is an execute range. Wrath. I mean, it's just, the mistakes come out from both teams. They're not the end of the world for Lion Guard, definitely. However, what this is going to do, it's going to start buying time for Abysmal as the gold lead almost 3K at one point. It is now brought down to 1,500, which is much more manageable.
Well, Mercury is charging up his ultimate. He's got a pull, and now all of a sudden he hits a couple. The Wrath of Terra is going to do some work, and Zach Maul is on a spree right now. He's got a couple kills to his name. Taunt on the back end is good. Rama's here. He's rolling forward. Can he get the kill on this Mercury? Wolf ends up finding it himself. Zeke has got no mana. This is a Sylvanas that should be dead here.
Yeah, in fact, especially without the Cupid rotation, he will fall. Took a little bit longer than you wanted it to. Zeus now the one fighting it out. 2v1 by himself, pushed in and struck down the baseball back and to find the kill. Ninjarex has made the rotation, does not, I'm unaware of whether or not he has ultimate, but could be a big fight for him here. Gonna look for the heart bomb, does a tremendous amount of damage. Ult not even needed. Ninjarex gonna be the one who finds the kill here. Wolf, he's now coming in. Athena ult coming down on top of Ninja. They're going to look to dive this tower. Taunt and Wolf. Heart bomb, auto attack. See ya later. Double kill comes out for the Cupid.
Yeah, that's just too easy right there. Athena, again, making her presence known. The tanky combination with having 2 Guardians, having an Athena, having a Sylvanas. It's just beneficial. This Cupid's raining anything he wants to do. He's level 14. He's top of the net worth. More than likely, if we take a look, actually second on player damage next to the Zeus. But, I mean, his rotations have been pretty key. As Thor's, on the Rama, he's made the rotation as well. He just hasn't been able to really get the kills that he needs, as Wolf ended up kind of taking that other one. But let's be honest, I think getting the kill on top of that Bacchus is a little bit more important since he's level 8 and so far behind.
And as of right now, you're talking about kills on their priority targets. Team Lion Guard, all of their kills are onto the mid, the jungle, and the hunter. That's exactly who you want to have all of your kills at this stage of the game, especially Cupid's going for a double stack build, and we almost never see this. The warrants of it is it gives you a lot of power, a lot of mana, a lot of life steal.
Kill or build, yeah.
Yeah, the DM build. This is actually Cupid gonna find a kill onto the Rom here over on one side, and Allen also going to fall. Wolf shows up a little bit too late with the intoxicate, and now he could be likely to fall. No, he will not. He will be okay for right now. Just kidding. Ninja Rex is swinging like a truck.
I mean, the double stacking is objective. Again, it's been known that you lose DPS, that you gain DPS. What do you think about it? Transcendence is going to give him a nice bit of power. Obviously, it helps out with the hearts, and then you have the Devos for the lifesteal, for the boxing potential. So overall, Cupid is just got that ability, and again, with the way Heart Bomb works, that's really what you're looking to level up or get the damage off of. So he's able to kind of build that Transcendence and do double stacking, and now Mercury, just like ultimate. Yeah, once the special delivery comes up and you get thrown into the Zeus ultimate, not much you could do without purification.
Yeah, and Surrender Vote is going to come out for Abysmal currently. It's not the easiest road to really come back into, as Merkel gonna go ahead and miss there, but Wolf, Athena ult coming out on top, Allen gonna hop over the wall, doesn't matter, but Dazzle Monkey is gonna get it thanks to the dunk down. Wolf trying to run away, however, no bones for him as he's actually gonna get pulled back in, and it is only a matter of time before he falls. Virus gonna find it with the detonate. Mid lane tier 1 tower likely to be the next victim of Team Lion Guard, as they are just pushing down whatever they want. As long as they group up as 5, there is nothing that Abysmal can do.
Well, they got enough healing again with the Sylvanas wisps, and then you also have Cupid's hearts as well. Again, you saw that kind of take place, throwing him under the tower. This is just, when you're at this point in Smite, and like I said, we'll take a quick peek at the graphs. You're down about 5,600 gold. You're down 10k experience. This is one of there's not an easy road at this point. You made the hill a little bit harder to climb. You turned what should be like a level 1 climb into a level 8 or 9 climb at this point, being down this much gold. But you gotta slow the game down in some sort of way or fashion, because Ninja Rex is level 17 on this Cupid with 7 kills, and your grouping in a 3-man Wrath of Terror is gonna do work. But again, I can imagine the turnaround as Cupid is here. Yeah, this is not good.
However, Zyrex is going to fall. A lot of ultimates expended for that. And I honestly think that Lion Guard could look to come in and fight again here. As Bedazzled, they still have a frontline CC bot in Bedazzled, but instead they're going to play it a lot safer, and they're going to say, you know what, we're just going to back off, let them have their one win. They killed our support. That's fine. We'll stop them from getting the tier 1 tower. Lion Guard, the slower that they play this game, really it could potentially come back to haunt them, but there's no reason to take unnecessary risks at this stage of the game. They're just going to go ahead and clear out their waves, clear out their buffs, and get ready.
No, what Sylvanas did right there is like just the case of, he's trying to zone, that's
he
the
thinks
word.
He's tankier than he is.
Yeah, he thinks he's tankier than he is. I mean, there's 3 members there. You still got an Awelix who can feather step, and you got a Bacchus who's going to flop and pull you, and there's just a little bit too much going on. Cupid not having quite enough damage to solo the Gold Fury that quickly just yet. Again, ends up really costing Sylvanas his life. It's just an unnecessary death that just, again, helps the game go in the way of Abysmal's. But, well, Sylvanas is back in the same exact corner where he was. Rinse and repeat after the death timer, and Lion Guard still gets the Gold Fury.
Yeah, the big thing to note there is that Abysmal, they were all in position to kill that Sylvanas last time. This time around, 1 person was in position to kill the Sylvanas. And while you're not tanky enough to take on 4 people by yourself quite yet, Mr. Sylvanas, however, 1 person, plenty of time to deal with. He's going to get pulled in again, and it's going to be the 3-person one. Ultimate comes through from Mercury and just destroys Allen. He's going to get blown up by the lightning burst as Wolf, he's trying to run away. Wrath stun, not good enough. Virus going to find himself the double kill. Now, all of a sudden, it is the Thoth running away, pulled in, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and Zach Maul going to be the one who takes him down with a punch. 3 members fall for Abysmal, and the tier 2 tower likely to be the next thing. Rommel, even if he hit all 3 shots with the hearts and with the wisp, he was 100% fine. The next victim could be the Fire Giant, as that is the direction that Lion Guard are heading towards. As Abysmal, they're falling further and further behind.
Well, you got the Executioner now on Cupid, who's level 18. This is really his biggest power spike that he's going to hit into the late game, where he's able to do a little bit more. But again, at that point in time, Rama might be able to catch up. At 17 minute and 45 second Fire Giant, though, that's the dream. You're going to go to the right lane. None of these towers we're taking. Athena has done a great job of using her global ultimate / this teleport option available to kind of move around the map and and keep Hercules on his toes. And well, now the tier 1 in the solo lane goes down. Last tower for Abysmal stands, and Lion Guard looking to take it out quickly.
Yeah, and Ron thought about split pushing here. Instead is going to back and defend just in case Lion Guard go on any Phoenixes. I honestly think that he was better off stopping to try and take down that tier 1 tower, but instead, yeah, they're going to go over there. Actually, they did get the Athena teleport, so they are going to be fighting this 4v5. Scratch that. Might be a 4v4 in just a second here. No, Great Trib will live for right now. Wolf trying to run away, but everybody does so much damage at this point. Smartly, though, Lion Guard, they understand, they have a lot of gold in their pockets right now as I struggle to find gold in hand. Yet 2K for everybody except for the Athena. They're going to make their lead a true lead at this point and look to push down and win the game with full health bars, new items. Let's just play it safe. There's no reason to take these risks right now. Let's play it safe and let the game come to us.
Well, again, looking at the player damage chart, looks like Cupid has finally taken his position on top over the Zeus. Just barely, though, a couple hundred here or there. We'll see which one of those actually ends up on top. After that, it's going to be the Thoth. He's got 7,600 damage, so he's kind of been the only one doing some work here at 7K.
It's not effective, though.
Yeah, I mean, it just, you can't really do too much. And the Allen and Wolf's combination of the Bacchus jumping in, getting the flop, the Wheelix pulling is actually kind of becoming a little bit countered as just the Zeus is just ulting when anybody gets pulled.
Yeah,
it's also when he gets pulled, it's just ulting.
It's also been problematic for the Thoth here as he's missed his ult before because of it. I mean, Thoth, I talk about Thoth, he's an ult bot essentially. And we've seen him hit one ultimate this game. That was onto the Sylvanas. And funny enough, that was a kill. Every other ultimate has not really connected. So that 7,600 player damage, I just don't feel like it's effective. Nobody's been able to get off that effective damage this game. Allen, however, he's going to face Zeus's effective damage. His Great Trib trying to zone him out. Zyrax going to zone out the enemy team from the Phoenix here. Trib could likely to fall. Virus will be able to find it, and the ultimate for Mercury going to connect into the wall. They're looking at the Titan, and they could honestly just walk in and take this, or they could play it safe and look to get themselves more Phoenixes, which seems the likelier path of Lion Guard.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and possibly take the right. There's still 4 members up. I mean, it's not, free, but, well, now there's only 3. It's becoming a little bit more free as that surrender vote has started. I think even Abysmal understands that this is mostly the beginning of the end, and at 20 minutes in the game when you're down 14,000 gold,
hey, thoughtful
there's really not much that you're going to be able to do. So it does look like we will see Lion Guard move along in the tournament here as soon as they decide to kill this Titan.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking their sweet time doing it. However, this time around, they're going to end it here. Lion Guard are going to be round 1 victors. Abysmal, unfortunately, they did not get off to an early start at all. They have a very early game-based combo, not a great mid laner to secure early-based combos. The ball just never gets rolling for Abysmal. Whereas of Lion Guard, they got the ball rolling fairly early with the First Blood. They had a few missteps, and then they brought it all back around. Lion Guard are going to be your victors.
Yeah, I mean, it's GG's to them. So we're going to go ahead and quickly move on to round number 2. There should be a game ready for us after the wait for that round 1. So as soon as we get into round number 2, guys, we will be right back. Again, if you're not following the channel, please do. If you haven't linked your high-res account to Twitch, please do that as well. This Eager World account that we are streaming from and on the Twitch is linked. So, I mean, if you're going to be here for the next couple hours while we cast, why not have a chance to some gems? So please go ahead and make sure that your accounts are linked. And again, follow all our wonderful social medias. Exclamation Point Casters will tell you who we are. And again, we will be right back after a quick break, guys.
I see the gray skies are coming all around. See, I start to lose my vision, but I'm holding on to sound.